This is the start of Topic 1.2, covering 1.2.1, Primary Storage. By the end of this video, you should know the answers to these points. The CPU needs really fast access to instructions and data it's currently using. Secondary storage is way too slow for the CPU to access. Hence, computers have primary storage. RAM stores programs and data the CPU is currently using. Whatever program you have open right now, like a web browser or app or document, it's sitting in RAM. RAM is volatile and can have instructions and data read from or written to it. Hence, its contents are constantly changing, depending on what you're doing. ROM stores permanent startup instructions, often called firmware, a computer needs to boot up before the operating system has loaded. ROM is non-volatile, can only be read from, and has fixed contents. Here's a nice summary table comparing RAM and ROM. Hopefully the difference is clear. RAM is limited, so if you've got too many programs open at once, RAM becomes full. Hence, virtual memory is used to manage spacing efficiently. Virtual memory is essentially some dedicated space of your secondary storage to hold idle or unused but open programs. When you switch back to it, it's transferred to RAM again. Obviously, since secondary storage is used, virtual memory is slow, especially when used constantly. Cache is also a type of memory, much faster than RAM, but also stores much less. This holds the most frequently used instructions and data. So, you can form a hierarchy, with cache being fastest but smallest, and secondary storage slower but bigger. Note that some forms of secondary storage are slower than ROM, while others are faster. Great! Time for a recap. Here's a summary of basically what was covered in this video. Hopefully, it's useful. Here's some questions you can test yourself with. Ensure you've learnt this properly. Thanks for watching.